So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well read, nice interception. Maradona. Madrid finding their passes. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, delightful ball.
it's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rudiger. Ah, he's given it away. He's through and all along. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. But he's cut it out. Madrid still without a single shot on target.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that is a great hit! He's delivered all right!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A searching ball that into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Eder Militao.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That has not gone well. And it's Maradona. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicked it back promptly, skims one in. Oh, that was very necessary. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're quick to get it back. Bellingham. And here's Maradona. Might be danger here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pedri. Here's Tchouaméni. Pedri. Maradona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Budimir! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind.
Can he finish? Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Bellingham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And here's Maradona. Pedri. Yamal. Crunching tackle. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Triol. Eder Militao. Mbappe. Pedri powering forward here. And the shots! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
A case now of complete control. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. And it's Modric.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Terrific header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 20, Bale.
He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And smartly reclaimed. And he welcomes it in. It's Bale! They've scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bellingham does well to stand firm and defend it. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Belletti. Now Eder Militao. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could... Luis Suarez! Oh, denied at the last. And the keeper beats it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. He's been picked. It's Bale! Defending was strong and firm. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Bale, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task...
Bale! And that's past the post.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Modric.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, super find. Pedri. Belletti. Now Eder Militao. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gives it back.
Really got him.
Shot a goal! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Mbappe.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The most accurate pass. That has been slung wide. There's the hit! And he hits the net! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Great scenes inside the 47,000 capacity Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, home to what many see as the team in Chilean football. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi, he's had a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Well, they've got it again. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's a shade optimistic. Done delicately. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That has ended up in no man's land. Cruyff, and that's been intercepted. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Luis Suarez bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is a great ball. Beckenbauer. And they're back on the ball again. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Cruyff. Cleared away. Ball is over the line. Passing nice and neat. Can he put it away? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Colo-Colo have the chance to go the other way. 30 minutes gone. Bellingham played out towards the right wing, spread neatly. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter.
Can he finish? Goal! Colo-Colo! And Colo-Colo score first!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Colo-Colo are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, super find. He's now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Pass somewhat off target. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Manchester United finding their passes. Beckenbauer in with the challenge. No, again there's no way through. Oh, that was vital. Yeah. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Colo-Colo lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Messi. And he's intervened well there.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vieira. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Van Bronckhorst. Kvaratskhelia! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Batistuta. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Oh, and he's through the middle. Cruyff, and Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Not the most accurate pass. Team still separated by the game's only goal. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a good foot in there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He's got space in the area. Makaleli. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh! Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try. And it's Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk. Makaleli. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Always onto this. He's picked Cruyff! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Makaleli.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's come loose.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer. That's beautifully weighted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cruyff. He could be in here. Now it's Batistuta. Chiellini with a fine tackle.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Can he finish? Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Cambio en el Colo-Colo. Número 7.
So, time for
Número
changes
9.
on both sides,
Luis
actually.
Suárez. Número 10. Messi.
Colo-Colo close
Número
now
6.
to seeing this one
Número
through to the
11.
end.
Número 15. Cambio.
And it's lofted through here. Well, that looks a good ball through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Makaleli. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. Can he put it away? Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And with that, the end! Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Terrific header! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then on.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing. Has a go! He's got away with one there.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Sabitzer makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, we'll be seeing him popping up all over the pitch, Peter. He's great at nipping opposition counters in the bud, but he can create chances for his forwards too. What's most important, though, is that he's a real fighter, a real grafter, and I think you'll see the best of that out there.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Hoffmann. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Incapuyi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Sabitzer. Shot could be on. There's the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
They have what they wanted. Can he put it away? Bayer Leverkusen were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running.
And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Palacios. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's got... Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Girassi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Tapsoba. Palacios. Tapsoba. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Schick.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He is through here. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's had a shot. It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Hoffmann. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sabitzer proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's found a way through. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Girassi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Adeyemi, real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Girassi! Danger averted for now. And that is expertly dealt with. Girassi! And it's there! And the lead is free! It is surely done! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goal.
Ace now of complete control. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And there is the half-time whistle. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Borussia Dortmund are cruising it at half-time. 3... Girassi! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And the shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Borussia Dortmund were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
They get a throw in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. And a header! And he's missed it.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Hoffman. Now it's Wirtz. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the flag has stayed down. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Oh, he's had a hit! He scores! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bayer Leverkusen grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
The attendance
just about up to the hour now. Soba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Wirtz. Schick. And it's played forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. They've played it short. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Guirassy. Always onto this. He's one-on-one, and the shot! He's scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's become a case of men against boys. That has ended up in no man's land.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Anton. Ryerson. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Keeper's ball. Hoffmann. Guirassy under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Adeyemi. He's going for goal! And that has faded wide.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Tapsoba. Wirtz. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ryerson. Nemecha. Sabitzer. Chan. Pass somewhat off target. Tapsoba. Schick. Now it's Hoffmann. Now it's Wirtz. And he was quick to react. Pressing high and with purpose. Schlotterbeck. It's Schick! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Anton. Bensebaini. Foot in. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Palacios. The less said about that pass, the better. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nemecha. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Little pass back. Wirtz.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Palacios. Now it's Hoffmann. Gently done. Hermoso. 4 extra minutes added on. That has not gone well. And time is up. Borussia Dortmund can celebrate now. They have exactly what they... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. And he welcomes it in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's straight offside. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar, he's got away. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Neymar. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well read, nice interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Iniesta. Can he get away here? That has not gone well. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That is a great pick out. Now it's and Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Neymar, he's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
And there's green grass ahead of him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The message is clear, none shall pass. Chance to shoot, real chance! And another try! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He is through here! Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Koundé. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. That's a fabulous ball. He's had a hit! It's loose now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. He has found the way through. Messi looking to add to his goal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Messi. Mbappe. And that's been won straight back.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a nicely measured... Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Madrid do have a chance to counter here.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's clever. Mbappe! Now it's Iniesta. Chance! Cleared without hesitation. Camavinga, and now the breakaway. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming. It's Neymar! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What do you think now about that? And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
There's the start of the second half.
El dorsal 18. Eto'o.
Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that could set him on his way. Climbs up big! And he's taking no chances there. Pedri. And the counter is on. Neymar, he's found a way through, and he's in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He could be in here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Now it's Neymar! It's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, good take and now the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
now they can spring out of defence. Well, played right into his path. It's really well cleared. Well, they've got it again. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's onside! Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Madrid are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. Bellingham. He can run onto that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Owen. Koundé did well to stay calm there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Always onto this. Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted. It's run loose here. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. Chips it through. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is a crunching tackle. Koundé gets it away. What a throw in. Five minutes left on the clock. Mbappe. Neymar. Decent hit!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Courtois getting this one clear. Kubo. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Floated through. Bayer can claim that. Owen gets a foot in here. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. And that will be it. Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Batistuta. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position.
Now the finish! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Fofana. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Can he spark a counter here? Batistuta. And here's Ribery. Oh, he's burst through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Colomwani. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish. And he